Here are 4 things you should know before getting a Chicco Fit360 rotating convertible car seat. Hi, I'm Julie. I'm a Babylist mom of 2 living in New York City, and I have tested a lot of car seats. In this video, we're gonna cover why you might want a rotating car seat and what makes the Chicco Fit360 different from other rotating car seats, like the safety features, along with a few smaller details that might make a big difference in your daily driving. We'll also give you a quick demo on how to install it in your car. Check out the timestamps in the description if you wanna skip ahead. First up, why would you wanna get a rotating car seat? The benefit of a rotating car seat is that it makes it so much easier to get your baby in and out of a car, especially when they're rear facing. Instead of having to lift your baby up and rotate your back to buckle your child in, rotating car seats swivel towards you so that baby is facing you. Then you can rotate the seat back into position, lock it, and it acts like a traditional convertible car seat. If you have a compliant kiddo and great core strength, this might not be a deal breaker for you, but there are lots of reasons why parents love having a car seat that turns towards you like this. For example, your toddler may be less likely to fight you when you're putting them in because you're facing them, which makes it easier to secure them correctly in the 5-point harness. People with limited mobility or physical disabilities may find it a relief not to have to lift in and out of a car seat. If you have second row captain chairs, a rear-facing convertible car seat can block third row aisle access, but rotating car seats allow you to clear a path of travel. One thing to keep in mind as you're looking for a rotating car seat is that not all of them provide full rotation. Some of them can only swivel 180 degrees. One thing I like about the 360-degree models like the Chicco 360 is that you don't need to uninstall to switch from rear-facing to forward-facing, which can be really helpful for grandparents or caregivers of families with kids of different ages. You can just rotate the car seat around like this, and ta-da, it's forward-facing now. Chicco is one of the later brands to introduce a rotating car seat, which gave them the benefit of hearing customer feedback before designing theirs. So there are a couple of cool safety upgrades worth mentioning. First, the Chicco 360 is a 2-part system. The seat is designed to be removed from the base so that it's super easy to install using your car's seat belt. But if you've read anything about rotating car seats, you may have heard other parents bringing up questions about the safety of a 2-piece car seat. If the seat can rotate or be removed from the base, what's going to stop it from rotating while your baby is in it or in the event of a collision? Whether your baby is forward or rear facing, these indicators let you know if the car seat is properly rotated and in a locked position. If they're green, you're ready to ride. If they're red, you still have some rotating to do. And unlike some other rotating car seats, the Chicco 360 uses a special seat removal tool to remove the seat from the base. Without that tool, it can't go anywhere. The seat removal tool is attached to a tether strap so you don't have to worry about losing it. And you just press it in like this to unlock the seat. There's also this steel bracket that attaches at the back here to secure the seat to the steel reinforced base. Speaking of the base, you may have heard the saying that the safest car seat is the one that you can install correctly every time. Well, some of the car seats I've installed in the past, you needed to use a knee and like a lot of sweat to get a tight base install. But this base requires very little effort to install correctly. And you can do it with your car's seatbelt or a latch system. To get the right base recline, you just lift up on this latch and slide the base until the bubble indicator shows you've got the correct angle. Then you just open this lever, route the seatbelt through the belt path, tighten and close it up. It's a self-tightening system, so once it's locked down, it doesn't move. And if you ever forget what to do, the instructions are printed right there on the car seat. Another thing that's cool about this car seat base is that unlike other rotating car seats, you can buy additional bases separately. So you can use it in multiple vehicles without having to buy a car seat for each one. The final safety upgrade I want to talk about is the longevity of this car seat. You can use it from birth up to 65 pounds. Insider tip, most kids outgrow their car seat by height long before they ever outgrow it by weight. With a total harness slot height allowance of 18 inches, it has one of the tallest harness heights in any convertible car seat, which is really handy for long torsoed kids. Forward facing, this car seat will last until your child reaches a height of 49 inches, around the average of an 8-year-old. But where this car seat really stands out is in its rear facing mode. As your baby grows, the headrest can be adjusted like this, and it will automatically adjust the height of your baby's harness as well. So you don't have to take it apart every time your baby has a growth spurt. When I was first reading up on this car seat, I read a review that said, it's like a parent designed this. And I can't disagree. While safety is the obvious reason we even buy car seats in the first place, the hope is that you seldom ever even need to use those features. So often what makes a car seat really amazing or really frustrating for me is in those daily driving details. And on the Fit360, there are some noteworthy details. First up, this is the first time I've ever seen a mirror that you can attach directly to the car seat. This one was designed specifically to attach right to the base of the Fit360, so you can keep an eye on your baby in rear-facing mode without worrying about projectiles. Next is the harness. It uses a magnetic clip that's strong enough that a toddler can't undo it, but is easier for adult hands than a standard chest clip. Another accessibility win for caregivers. And the bigger kids get, the harder it is to fish the straps and the crotch buckle out of the car seat before strapping them in. So this has two built-in solves for that. First, there's the flex forward crotch buckle. It rebounds forward like this when not in use to be easily accessible instead of flopping back into the seat like traditional crotch buckles. There are also buckle pockets here so you don't have to go digging for harness straps. Instead, you can tuck them away here until you're ready to secure your child in. One of the reasons kids fight their car seats is they're not always the most comfortable. So Chicco designed theirs to have a more open design so that your kid has more room. They also adjusted the angle of the car seat when forward facing so that it's more ergonomic, and made the back panel ventilated, because if there's one thing I've learned, babies will get sweaty in their car seats. The goal was to make it a more enjoyable ride for them so that maybe your toddler stops fighting you every time you try to get them into the car. And because kids will be kids, the cup holders on this car seat are removable and dishwasher safe, and the fabrics are all machine washable as well, which is extra helpful for gear you plan on using for 6 to 8 years. Now, let's take a look at how all that comes together. First, we're going to use the special seat remover tool to remove the shell from the base. Then take the tether strap out of the storage clip here, place the base on your car seat and adjust the recline until the bubble level is between these two lines. Then you're going to pull on this lever to release the back panel, route the belt through the path, securing it in these spots here. Just remove the slack from the belt here and completely close the lever lock door. Now find your tether hook and secure that like this. And then with the car seat facing you, insert the seat until it clicks into place. And now you can rotate it forwards or rear facing. Just make sure these indicators turn green and you are ready to roll. Rotating car seats are one of the cooler baby gear innovations of the last few years. They can make it a lot easier to get your child in and out of the car, or if you have mobility limitations. If you're already considering a rotating car seat, the Chicco Fit360 takes a lot of what parents said they love about them and then added some pretty significant safety features and made it more comfortable for your kid to ride in well into their elementary school years. I hope this helps.